This is a demonstration on a new feature in D2L version 10.1 called the Course Overview. After we update to 10.1, when you go into content, you're going to see things look quite a bit different. So let's go over to the content area. And what you'll notice right away is the interface has changed. And my first word of advice would be don't panic when you go to the content page, because as you can see, it looks, or it appears on the right hand side that there's no content, but what has happened is they have moved all of your existing content into what's called the table of contents. So you can see this number represents how many items are in the table of contents. When you first go to content, you're taken to this new feature called the Course Overview. This is an optional page. It allows you to put in a description and even to put in a file. So if you wanted to put a course introductory document like a syllabus here, you could. This is optional in the sense that if you do not fill in information here, students will not even see the course overview listed on the left-hand side. So let me just demonstrate that for you. This course does not have anything in the course overview. So I'm going to go back to the course home page and I'm going to switch to the student view and show you what it looks like. And we'll go back to content. So if I'm a student and I'm entering this course, you can see it takes me right to the table of contents, and then it displays the items in the right hand panel. The modules are in gray, and then the topics are listed, and here's my next module and the topics and so forth. So I'm going to go back to the teacher view and show you how you can use this new page, the course overview. Let's go back to content. So now in this course overview, I'm going to add a description, so I can click here and we'll open the HTML editor. The editor has been updated for this version, and what I've done is I've just copied some information from one of my course documents. I'm just going to paste it in here. So you could put in your course description, anything else that you would want to put in this course overview, and then click Update. You can also put a file here if you choose. I would recommend that you put all of your files in the table of contents rather than putting them here, but you do have the option to drag a file here. The drag and drop feature is something that's new for 10.1, and I'll demonstrate that later as we talk about adding files to the table of contents. So now when I go back and look at this from the student perspective, I'll go over and change my view again back to student and go back to content. What you'll see is the student will go right to the course overview and they can see the description and so forth. I would recommend also that somewhere, if you do use the course overview, that somewhere in here at the bottom probably that you put in a note that they should click on the table of contents for additional content or for additional materials, something like that. This will be new to students too, so they may be taken aback, especially if they start a course with you in May and it's still continuing past that June 1st update, and so it changes midterm for them. Alright, so I'm going to go back and switch to the teacher view again. Just as a recap, I just want to remind you that the course overview is optional. So if you do not put anything in the course overview, students will not see it. However, even if you don't put anything in the course overview, if I went in and let's see, deleted this information, I'm just going to take it out and update. Even if you take all that information out of there, when you go to your materials and go to content, you're always taken to the course overview first, and then you need to click on the table of contents to have access to all of the files and modules that you have added to this course.